Students, today we are going to discuss about the chapter 5 water of class 7. Students, we have already completed during the offline session the chapter water, in which we discuss its different topics such as water, about water cycle, distribution of water, importance of water, various ways through which we can save water, what is the importance of water, etc. Today we are going to discuss about the topic movement of ocean water. Oceans are the very large water bodies found on the earth. On earth there are four main oceans. They are the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. And you already know that about 71% of the earth surface covered with water. And from a side we feel that oceans are very peaceful, the water of ocean is, but in fact the different types of movements are carried on in ocean water, and these movements are categorized into three main group. They are, number one is waves, second one is tide, and third one is ocean current. First come to the waves. Waves, it means they are the movement, so horizontal movement of ocean water is known as a wave. Horizontal movement means ocean water rise up and fall down. So continuous rising up and falling down in ocean water known as a wave. Then tide. Tide, it means it is the rising up, increase in the level of ocean water and fall down of the level of ocean water known as the tide. And ocean current, this is the third and most important movement of ocean water. They are known as the ocean current. In it, a stream of water within the ocean moves in a definite direction. They are known as the current. And currents are again of two types. One is warm current and other one is cold current. Students, first know or revise once again about the waves. Waves, it means waves are the movement of ocean water in which ocean water rise up from its place and just fall down. So rising up and falling down of the ocean water is known as waves. And when on the surface of ocean water, blowing wind exerts their pressure, water, it pushes the water, that's why just ahead in front of the pushed water rises up, and then the next step of water is to fall down. So this continuous movement is known as a wave, and its main causes are the blowing wind. When they exert their pressure over the surface of ocean water, this causes waves. After that, underwater landslide, volcanic eruption or earthquake. They causes a huge amount of occurrence of waves. Now come to the next topic, that is tide. Tides, tides are the rise and fall in the level of ocean water. Students, don't be confused between the waves and tides. Waves, it means it is the rise and the fall, continuous rise and fall in the ocean water, surface water known as the waves, while in tide, the level of ocean water increased and decreased twice in a day. It is known as the tide, and it causes due to the gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon over the earth's surface, due to which, due to the gravitational force exerted applied by sun and moon, the ocean water attracted towards them, and that's why the level of ocean water increases at that place, and just opposite place the level in the same manner decreases, that is known as a neap tide, and the increased level of ocean water is known as the spring tide. They are also known as the high tide and low tide. These tides are very helpful for the fisherman to catch fish. These tides are also used by the technician to generate tidal electricity. They are used, they are helpful for the navigation also. So these tides are very helpful for it. Students, now come to the third topic, that is ocean currents. Ocean currents, they are the stream of water flowing in a definite direction within a ocean, known as a ocean current, just like river flow on the land. All of you have seen so many different rivers directly. So these currents, just like a river flowing in a sea or ocean, they are known as a ocean current. They are again of two types, warm current and cold current. According to its name, you can very easily distinguish between them. Warm current, it means it is the stream of ocean water which have a high temperature, means the hot water current known as the warm current, and cold current, it means the current of cold water known as a cold current. Now students, come to the different points which distinguish between the warm and cold current. Warm current, first, they are originated near the equator, because near the equator direct rays of the sun fall on the ocean surface also, and that's why water heats up quickly, and hot water comes at the upper surface of the ocean, while near the polar region and on the pole the temperature is very low, that's why their water is very cold, too much cold. So hot water, when they become hot, they started to move towards the colder region, means towards the pole, and near the poles water cold water started to move towards the equator. So that's why warm ocean current originated near the equator, while cold ocean current originated near the poles. Warm ocean current originated near the equator and moved towards the poles in the north and south pole, and cold ocean current, they originated near the poles and they moved towards the equator. The second difference between them is they flow, means warm ocean current flow at the upper surface of the ocean water, while cold ocean current, they flow at the lower surface of the ocean water, means just below the upper surface, because warm water is lighter than the cold water. Then the next, it increase the temperature, means warm ocean current, because it carries warm water, hot water, that's why the area through which warm ocean current flow, it increase the temperature of their surrounding, and just its opposite, because the temperature of a cold current is low, that's why the area from which it passes through, it decrease the temperature of its surrounding. And that's why warm and cold, both the ocean current play a very important role in maintenance of the ocean temperature. And students, the place where both the currents take over each other or cross each other, at that place a lot of fog is generated, which decrease the visibility for the water means of transport, and the area becomes the accident zone for the water transport. And the other effect of the meeting point between them means warm and cold current. They are very beneficial for the fishes, because at that place a plankton marine plants has been found in abundance. Means that the meetings of warm and cold ocean current, they create a very favorable condition for the growth, rapid growth of the plankton. Plankton is a marine plant and very highly nutritious for the fishes. That's why that place is very good for a fishing point, and for commercial purpose they are very beneficial, very highly beneficial for fishing. At last, students, be ready to summarize the different topics. Today we have discussed about the waves, tides, and the ocean current. Waves, waves are the Waves are the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water and causes due to the pressure exerted by growing winds over the earth's surface. The other important reason causes for the occurrence of waves is underwater landslide, volcanic eruption, and earthquake. And the waves, very high waves occurred due to underwater landslide, volcanic eruption, or earthquake known as a tsunami. Okay. Then the next one is tide. They are caused due to the gravitational pull exerted by sun and the moon over the earth's surface, and their force means gravitational force of sun and moon attracted the ocean water on the earth's surface towards it. Means water get attracted towards the sun and moon, and that's why at that place where the force exerted their pressure, gravitational force exerted their pressure, the level of water rises up, and just towards the opposite side the level of water decreases. They are known as the high tide and low tide. Then about the ocean current, they are the stream of ocean water flowing in the ocean surface, from equator to pole and from pole to equator. They are of two types: warm ocean current and cold ocean current. So students, after watching the complete video, all of you should be ready to answer so many questions based on the video, such as what are the different types of movement of the ocean water. In it you have to write the different types of movement of ocean water are waves, tide, and ocean current. Then you should be ready to define waves, how are they caused, what are tides, how are they caused, what are ocean current, differentiate between warm and cold ocean current, how tides are useful for us, and explain the situation occurred due to the meeting of cold and warm current. So this type of question should be prepared by you to clear your concept completely of the chapter.